Please click like and subscribe and that little notification bell for the next episode. And you'll know you're at the end of Route 66 when you reach this Western Dental place at Olympic and Lincoln. Some folks say Route 66 does not end at Olympic and Lincoln,
but ends at the Santa Monica Pier and offers the Will Rogers Highway plaque as proof.
The worst part of traveling the old road adventure is that it has to come to an end today.
God bless the people of Route 66. And tell me about this picture again.
That was taken by a guy from Switzerland.
Now, what year was that taken?
2003.
Wow.
So it's outdated.
No, it's great.
And that one was taken in 1950 by Texaco.
This one?
Yes.
Really? And that's you?
Well, yeah, you don't think I'm making this up, do you?
No, I don't know pictures.
Well, actually, I started when I was a kid with Texaco on the next corner in this same block. But a friend of mine ran that, and we'd hang around there as kids, you know. So then I went in the service and come back, and he wanted me to go in partners with him. I said, you know, I think this is something I don't want to do. So he talked me into coming and trying it, so I did. And in a few months he died. So then I stayed until 1955 with Texaco, and I had an opportunity to come here and just be in the same block. So I moved here in 55, and I've been here ever since. Oops.
Bette Davis paid a visit to our hometown here in Cuba, and she stayed over at the Southern Hotel. And it was in November, and it was cold, and it'd been raining. And I went in and asked where she was sitting in the restaurant. I went over and I asked her if I could take her picture. And she didn't say a word. She just kept right on eating. The gentleman with her, I think, was William Shea. She was married to him at the time. He looked up at me and said, "No, absolutely not." So I went outside and I waited and I waited, and finally they came out. And I snapped a picture. And then I heard some of the awfulest cuss words that you ever heard in your life. Right at the end, he said, "When I catch you, I'm going to kill you." At age 19, I knew I was too young to die at that time, so I took off running, and he was right behind me. I went in between the grocery store and what they call at the time Hoyt's Tavern. And up on the old 66, there was on the corner, there was a filling station. Behind this filling station is a bunch of tires. Well, I knew they were there, so I jumped over the tires, and he didn't. He slipped and fell on the tires and fell over in the mud. At the time, I was managing the local theater over here, and I went in through the back door, and I went ahead and developed the film in my little dark room I had. He made 2 or 3 trips in front of the theater trying to look for me. I had this camera. This is the camera that I used, but it had a flash on it at the time. So that's the story.
You ready?
Yep.
My name's Gary, and I live at Gay Parita. Gay Paritas was established in 1930. The garage, the original garage, was made in 1926. This property is called Gay Parita. It was built by Gay and Fred Mason. Parita means equal, but you only see Gay's name up there. She's probably more equal than Fred was. You like this? She's boss.
Yes, she is.
Well, this is a kind of a new building. This is my shirts and T-shirts. We sell shirts for American made for $7 each. Now, my gas station was made in, the original gas station was made in 1930. The garage was made in 1926. Our house is made out of sandstone. It's where it was Gay Mason's dream house. She built it, and that's where me and my wife Lena lives now. Pride Guarantee visible pumps are made in 1924, and to pump these pumps up, you just pump them like this. You didn't have to have electricity or anything, and they fill up, and it's free flow, and the gas just comes down. So, but they're Pride Guarantee visibles, made in 1924. These gas pumps are called May West gas pumps.
That's the word.
May West, yeah. And
Yeah, Pride Guarantee visible, but they're called May West gas pumps.
Yeah.
Melee.